Business Lexington is made possible by Cornet IMS, 25 years of providing integrated marketing solutions to Kentucky's top businesses and organizations. Cornet-ims.com. The Keeneland Association, offering the finest in thoroughbred racing each April and October, along with auctions 4 times yearly in Lexington, Kentucky. And the Van Meter Insurance Group, preparing clients throughout Kentucky and Tennessee for a secure tomorrow by providing risk management and employee benefit products that work to keep employees safe and assets secure since 1977.
Art, from its production and marketing to its consumption and enjoyment, is a mini economy of its own. With the story of how the arts have gained a higher profile in central Kentucky, here's arts and economy reporter Chris Huskisson.
Why is there so much more talk about the arts in Lexington? Part of the credit should go to the recent success of the Lexington Art League, who has made it their goal to make art more accessible. With programs like the exhibition on view at the Loudon House, titled Wall to Wall, the organization challenges not only the producers of art, but also those of us who consume it. I spoke with Executive Director Allison Kaiser and President of Board of Directors Nick Coons about the organization's 5-year strategic plan and their recent success.
Drawing existed before we even had language. And a lot of the businesses and individuals in our community recognize the visual arts for the power that it brings to communication. The Lexington Art League was started as an opportunity to build a community of artists and to exhibit their work. That is still very much a part of what we are for this community, but what that means has evolved. The Lexington Art League is now wanting to make sure that it is in step with the times, in step with the goals of Lexington as a city, as a community, as a place that's attractive for families, for businesses, and for entrepreneurship.
We were fortunate enough to get a grant. We were awarded a grant from LexArts to actually pursue that in a formal way with a professional consultant, Libby Alexander. I think that our strategic plan allows us to nurture a relationship between the art producers and the art consumers that is mutually beneficial both from an economic standpoint, a cultural standpoint, and to me that's the magic of what's articulated in our strategic plan.
This exhibit, Wall to Wall, is a very good example of the presence that we're giving to the emerging artist. Instead of asking the artist to participate with us by providing a piece of work that they've already created, we've asked the artist to come in, take a look at the environment, and to come up with something unique and individual for that site.
It's time-consuming, it's physically kind of consuming as well, and it kind of puts not only the people that run the space on the spot, because I haven't given them an image to look at, just some past examples, but it puts me on the spot as well because I'm kind of creating and reacting. And I look for that challenge, and I'm more interested in spaces that do give me that challenge rather than a stereotypical gallery space.
I want to go to places where I can not just see the art on the walls, I want to be able to meet the artists. I want to be able to get, again, a key to the context of what they're doing. I want to understand where they're coming from so it will illuminate my experience with the artwork that I'm going to purchase on down the road. There's been a lot of talk about the creative economy in the broadest of terms. It behooves all arts organizations to place themselves squarely behind the producers of art. We want artists to make a wonderful living wage. We want them to be successful in what they do. We want them to stick around and continue to produce art for those of us who want it in our living rooms and in our buildings and in our bank lobbies.
A lot of the businesses and corporations that support us, and we've been very fortunate in that we've had quite a few, QX.net, American Founders Bank, Fifth Third Bank, just to name a few, the Central Kentucky Fiber Resource. They are very excited about this new plan that we have codified.
Progress to us, I think, is meeting the needs of the community in a more effective and comprehensive way. It's developing a corporate structure for our organization that allows us to perpetuate our programming, while at the same time being very thoughtful of what our social responsibilities are. It has to be an organization that moves the community forward.
Just the process of articulating this strategic plan has given the Lexington Art League the confidence to assume a leadership role in the visual arts. In fact, over the last 18 months, they have made tremendous progress toward meeting the needs of our community and promoting the visual arts as a vital part of our local economy. Covering arts and the economy for Business Lexington, I'm Chris Huskisson.